This is the story of the SS Great Britain, one of the most important ships in maritime history. It's here in the heart of Bristol's historic harbour, but in the 1800s it was the largest, fastest and most advanced passenger ship in the world. Her story is one of incredible ambition, cutting-edge innovation, near total loss and a remarkable rescue. It's a story that's part of my own life too. I've been visiting since childhood, and every trip is a different experience. Designed by the great engineer Isambard Kingdom Brunel, the SS Great Britain launched in 1843 and shattered every record going. It marked a turning point in global travel. It was the first iron-hulled, screw-propelled passenger liner, a true engineering marvel that connected Britain with the far corners of the world, from New York to Australia.
This is a model of the propeller that the Great Britain had on the day of launch.
Walking beneath her hull today, you can see what made her so revolutionary. This giant propeller transformed maritime travel, replacing traditional paddle wheels, making voyages faster, safer and more comfortable.
We've proved obviously that steam technology is the way forward.
On board, it's like stepping back into the Victorian era. It's hard to imagine that this was once a shipwreck. It's been beautifully restored to its former glory, and the attention to detail is just incredible.
It's really narrow.
From first-class luxury cabins to the cramped steerage quarters, every room tells a story. This room tells the story of the barber who was actually a paying passenger on the ship, but he was very entrepreneurial and he realised that he could actually earn some money while he was here by barbering, and he actually managed to cover his entire fare and more.
Bad luck, it's a killer seabird.
Depending on the way you want to sit and which direction you want to look, this bench can be adjusted like so. So you can sit this way or this way. As well as visiting the living quarters, it's great that you can visit a replica of the engine room.
Hello.
Full speed ahead, Mr. Bolson. Full speed ahead.
Full speed it is, Sergeant. The original kitchen has also been recreated. Imagine working in such conditions.
Robert! Where's that boy when he wants him?
It's immersive, interactive, and honestly, every time I visit, I spot something new.
Gadzooks! This lavatory is occupied. Go away! Push off!
I'm proud to run the bristolshop.co.uk. It's an online marketplace supporting local independent artists. You'll find a range of souvenirs and art celebrating the city. Gert lush! And of course, you can't talk about the SS Great Britain without Brunel himself. You'll often spot him around the ship, or at least a very convincing version of him. And there's even a replica of his office, where you can get a feel for the man behind the vision. While we were visiting, we were lucky enough to see a replica of the Matthew sail by. It's usually moored in Bristol Harbour in front of the Shed Museum. If you'd like to join me on a tour of the harbour, check out my episode. I'll add a link in the comments section of this video. And while you're there, if you have any memories of visiting the SS Great Britain, please do share them with me. I love hearing from you. Coming up, I'm going to share some footage that my dad filmed of the SS Great Britain during the 1990s. You won't believe how different it is from what you see here today. The ship's story doesn't stop in the 1800s. My dad remembers the incredible moment in 1970 when, after decades abandoned off the Falkland Islands, the SS Great Britain was rescued and dramatically brought home to Bristol. For Bristol, it was like welcoming home a lost hero, battered but not broken, ready for a new lease of life. My first memory of coming to the SS Great Britain was in the early 90s when my parents brought me along. I'm here with my dad, and his memories stem back much further than that.
So at the time I'd have been about 9 years old in 1970, and surprising what things stay in your mind. So it was on the ITV news, I think it was, and we was watching it being towed up the channel at one of our 17-inch black and white TV. It made all the headlines and the newspaper. It was like a big event for Bristol.
Since then, extensive restoration work has been carried out. Although the ship has been restored, maintenance and repair work is continually ongoing because of where it's based on the docks. Here's some home movie filmed by my dad in 1995. I was 9 years old when he filmed this. You can get stuck in. Scrubbing the decks. The SS Great Britain Trust works tirelessly to restore and preserve the ship, and in recent years they have curated new museums, exhibitions and opportunities to get stuck in. Imagine drawing the detailed plans for the ship while travelling by train.
It's too big.
We're moving on to the Dockyard Museum, where you can dress up like a Victorian.
I'm a lady.
Remember to smile like a Victorian. Oh dear.
Tickets last 1 year and there's so much to see and do that you'll definitely want to return.
One of the highlights was celebrating my mum's 60th birthday on board while enjoying a Sunday roast in the beautiful dining saloon. We're aboard the SS Great Britain today and we're going to enjoy a Sunday roast, but I really hope that they aren't cooking it in this kitchen. You can dine where Victorian passengers once sat, surrounded by history, and it's a really special experience. Cheers. Brunel appeared to chat with all of the guests, and the dining room itself has been beautifully restored. When I was a child, I never could have imagined coming here and dining on the SS Great Britain. It's fantastic. We also visited during their Victorian Christmas weekend, which is honestly the best Christmas experience in Bristol. I made a whole separate video about that, so do check it out if you're looking for some festive inspiration. The SS Great Britain isn't just part of Bristol's past. Today, it's one of the most exciting places to visit in the UK. It connects us to the spirit of adventure, to innovation, and to the idea that even when history seems forgotten, it can be brought back to life. And every visit, from my childhood to now, reminds me why this remarkable ship holds such a special place in the heart of Bristol. Cheers from the SS Great Britain. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like the video, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and to turn on the bell notification button if you'd like to know when I upload the next episode. There's lots of videos about Bristol, the Southwest and Europe. Cheers. Until next time, happy exploring!